Hey, ooh. Tell me about it. They ain't ballin'. No. Ballin' hard should be sponsored by Spartan. Had the key so you know I'm shot calling. Got no handles but swear that they ballin'. Pass the ball then they fake Magic Johnson. ProdiGdaGoat, no one can stop me. 18 months with anyone in your posse. You post up in the paint and get body. Jump on with the finish, I got guys. See Messi gon' shoot, well I guess I'ma carry. Let them shots fly, so burn like I'm Larry. Sauce up on the court, I'm cheesing like dairy. I'm extraordinary, no not ordinary. Got a bunch of Hall of Fame badges I'm wearing. You try to guard me, it's you that I'm squaring out. I shoot the team, they can't run, goes wearing out. Space in the floor so my brothers can clear it out. Foot on the gas, green like can't miss. Feel like Kobe Bay in 06. You ain't never ran to a bill like this. Go ahead and sub out on the bench you sit. Try to get a GG, but the whole team quit. Either way, free dub, I'm going on it.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy ProdiGdaGoat. And before I get into this video, like, comment, and subscribe. I want to give a special shout out to everybody that subbed to the channel. I got 111 subs from a day ago. I appreciate y'all. I started this a month ago. The other day before I made my video, I only had 39 subs. I dropped that video on everything you need to know about 2K21. Y'all mess with me, so I gotta come back with another banger and some more heat. So special shout out to y'all. We got over 100 something likes on that video. So for this video, we're going for 50 likes. So let's get into the build. We know James Harden's a shooting guard. Gonna make him at point guard though, because you know point guard get better badges and better speed and acceleration and all that. He's left-handed, jersey number 13. Let's get it. Okay, what do we know about James Harden? Let's talk about this. He's an offensive-minded type of player. Yes, I know. He's an offensive demon. He's Mr. Go Get a Bucket. So, with that being said, as I look through all the pie charts to try to figure out which one can best fit James Harden. Now, be mindful that when you have a player that's good in more than one or two categories, like James Harden is, one of them's going to be lacking a little bit. I'm sorry, that's just the way 2K made the game. Nothing I can do about it. So, you have to find out which one you want to lack in the most. Now, with this James Harden build, you can run the point guard, or you can be the secondary ball handler, which I would prefer. You the person that's going to get a bucket. Your point guard can handle the majority of the ball handling. So I'm choosing the shooting and finishing pie chart. Now, we know James Harden's not that fast, but we got to go with the speed. I'm sorry, that's just the way it goes. You got to be fast out there. Speed kills. Now, on to the attributes. This is what I want y'all to do. We're going to max out close shot. We're going to max out driving layups. We're going to max out driving dunk. And we're going to take our post up to a 73. That would give you 16 finishing badges. Think about it like this. All you need to do is get your essential badges. Yeah, we can max out everything in the finishing category and probably get 22, 23 finishing badges. But do you really need 23 finishing badges right now? And you got to think the long game. Once you make it to legend, that 23 will turn to 33. There's not even 33 badges you would need as a guard, you know, to play this game. 16 is perfect, which will get you 10 more at legend, which will make it 26. That's perfect. Let's go down to shooting. If you are a great shooter in this game, you know that there's only certain free badges that you need. We're going to max out our mid-range and three-pointer, and we're going to put our free throw to 83, which will give you 16 shooting badges. That's balance on offense. 16 finishing, 16 shooting. Think about your essential badges. There's no more quick draw. You don't have to worry about 4 upgrades going there. You get your range extender. You get your hot zone hunter. You get your dead eye. You get your green machine or whatever badge, you know, that you choose. However you have your setup is how you have your setup. You get Hall of Fame and finishing the shoot, which already makes you an offensive threat just by having Hall of Fame in those two categories. Now, let's move on to playmaking. And once we get to playmaking, we're going to take the pass accuracy to a 78, max that all the way out. Max your ball handling out. You need that. And we're going to put post moves to a 35. That will give you 13 playmaking. Now, as a secondary ball handler or primary, all you need is 13 playmaking. That's all you need. Get your quick first step. That's 3. Get your handle for days. That's 3. Get your space creator. That's 3. That's 9 upgrades already. That take care of your dribbling. Anything else outside of that is something that you will want. Whether you want to split it between bailout, unpluckable, ankle breaker, tight handles, your choice. You are not the point guard. You're out there to get a bucket. So floor general and dimer, don't worry about that. That's the point guard job to have that on. You will be playing off ball. When he give you the ball, you're going to get a bucket. Now, we got 141 remaining. Now, we all know James Harden not the best defender. But I refuse to be out there on that court and can't defend. Maybe you want to. That's on you. But I would not put no bid out there for my subs to watch and not have a lick of defense. We know James Harden not the best defender, but look, this is 2K. There's going to come a time you're going to be out there on that island by yourself and you have to hold your own. You can't have your lockdown guard everybody. So we're going to max out perimeter defense, lateral quickness, of course steals. We're going to go down here to defensive rebound and put that to 61. You got 5 defensive badges. I know that's not a lot, but 5 is better than 1. You can put your clamps on so you can help you stay in front of a person. Put your interceptor on, your intimidator, so you can play the passing lane, get a good shot contest, and you should be decent on defense, especially if you're on the pro-am, 5v5 or rec that throw you in the corner in 2-3 zone. You're perfectly fine. You're not out there to be a lockdown defender, but you're out there to play some type of defense. Now, on the offensive end, the world is yours. Sky's the limit. You can dribble, you can shoot, and you can finish. Now, I know you're looking at that 77 driving dunk. Okay. We're going to make the body type. What is James on? We're going to make him solid. He's 6'5". His official weight is 220. If you want to go with 220, by all means, do it. But I think speed kills in 2K. So I'm going to make him the lowest. 175. Okay. Now, we're going to move on to the wingspan. As of now, everything looks good. Correct? Now, like I said, there's no point in having Hall of Fame finishing if you're not getting contact dunks. Let that sink in. What's the point of having Hall of Fame finishing if you can't catch bodies? So we got to adjust the wingspan to help benefit us to get contact dunks. So what we're going to do is max the wingspan out. That gives you an 81 driving dunk. When you get the 99.9, that's an 86 driving dunk. That +5. All you need is 84 for the unlock pro contact and the 85 to unlock elite contact. So when you make it to 99.9 at the 86, if you happen to lose a game or you happen to win a game and not have a good game, if it drop your overall, you still have your elite contact dunks. Because you have to drop all the way past, you have to go to 98.9 to lose them. So that's the good thing about this build. You still have all your contact dunks even if you're not at 99.9. Your 3-pointer dropped to a 77, but with the +5, that's an 82. Your ball handler dropped to a 77, but with the +5, that's an 82. Now let's talk about this. We all know your point guard usually run floor general. Well, mine do. I don't know if yours do, but mine do. That's +5 at 99.9, and that's also a +4 with the floor general. On top of that, if you take off your shot meter, that's an additional boost to your shot. On top of that, if you buy boost, that's adding more boost to your player. So in actuality, that 77 could be in the high 80s, low 90s once you add all the boost to it. Your physicals are great. You get the +9. You at a 95 speed, 94 acceleration, and an 80 vertical. To me, as a point guard off ball, that's great. Let's look at the defense. Once you get your +5, pretty much everything that matters is in the 80s. You get your +5 to perimeter defense, you at an 81. +5 to lateral quickness, you at an 80. Steals, you'll be at an 88. So no, you're not a lockdown defender, but at least having those 3 categories in the 80s will help you play better defense. And on the other end is your world, because you're an offensive-minded player. You're going to do your thing on the offensive end of the court, but you still want to play some type of defense. So that's why I maxed the wingspan out. Now let's get on to the takeover. We all know slashing and playmaking and sharpshooting is probably all James Harden. But if it was me making this build, I would probably go with slashing because it gives you a +10 in finishing, a +10 in playmaking, and a +10 in your speed. So in takeover, you know you're going to be able to speed boost. Probably once you start getting your takeover filled up a little bit, you'll be able to speed boost. So playmaking, I would not worry about it being a 77. Because with the playmaking badge or the finish or the slashing badge, you will be able to speed boost. You will catch contact dunks, and you'll still be able to shoot it at a high clip. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my James Harden build. First build video of 2K21. Like I said in the beginning, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate everybody that subbed to me already. Much love and respect. I couldn't do this without y'all. I'm going to be bringing more bangers and more heat every single day. Much love and respect. Prodigy out.